Good morning, students. In previous lecture, we have seen different types of graph, like velocity time graph for uniform motion, velocity time graph for non-uniform motion, distance time graph. We have seen in previous lecture. So today we are going to discuss Newton's equations of motion. Actually, Newton did observation of motion of an object, and he gave a set of three equations. Newton's first equation of motion is V is equal to U plus AT. This gives the relation between velocity and time. Velocity and time. Newton's second equation of motion is S is equal to ut plus half at square. This is the relation between displacement and time. Displacement and time. Newton's third equation of motion is V square is equal to U square plus 2as. Relation between velocity and displacement. These all are important. This will help you in numericals. So you remember this. Newton's first equation of motion, Newton's second equation of motion, Newton's third equation of motion, where U is the initial velocity, A is the acceleration of an object, A is the acceleration of an object, T is the time, T is the time, S is the displacement, S is the displacement. One important thing I want to tell you, if an object starts from rest, initial velocity Q is equal to 0. If an object comes in rest, final velocity V is equal to 0. This is important. This is important because this will help you in numericals. Okay? So now we are going to discuss derivation of Newton's first equation of motion, Newton's second equation of motion, Newton's third equation of motion. So we will derive from where this V is equal to U plus AT came with the help of graphical method. So your next concept will be derivation of Newton's first equation of motion by graphical method. Okay? So derivation of Newton's first equation of motion by graphical method. That is, we are going to derive V is equal to U plus AT. This is the graph. On x-axis, I have taken time. On y-axis, I have taken velocity. Suppose an object starts from point A, or say you can say it this is point A. An object starts from point A and it came here at point B. Say this is initial velocity, say point A, initial velocity U, this is final velocity. This is final velocity, say V. At t is equal to 0, object was at point A, and at time t is equal to t, object came at point B. Okay. So here change in velocity will be equal to, change in velocity means what? Initial velocity was u and final velocity became v. So change in velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity. Final velocity is v, initial velocity is u. It means change in velocity v minus u. It means this is change in velocity, that will be equal to v minus u. Change in time, here is time t is equal to 0, here is time t is equal to t. So change in time t minus 0, that will be equal to t. So here acceleration from the graph, acceleration A is equal to change in velocity, change in velocity upon time. Acceleration, therefore A is equal to change in velocity, final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. So A will be equal to, final velocity is v minus initial velocity is u. Time, total time t minus 0, that will be equal to t. Cross multiplication, here is 1, v minus u into 1, that will be equal to v minus u, is equal to a into t, that is at. Therefore v is equal to at minus u. This will be equal to plus, minus will become plus u. Therefore v is equal to u plus at. This is Newton's first equation of motion. I hope you understood. Now we are going to derive Newton's second equation of motion. So derivation of Newton's second equation of motion by graphical method, that is we are going to derive S is equal to ut plus half at square. Okay. Let us consider an object is in uniform acceleration A. Object is in uniform acceleration A and it has covered S displacement within time t. From the graph, displacement by an object during time t is given by area of quadrilateral. Say this is A, B, say this is C, D, this is point E. In the previous lecture, I have told you, if you find distance or displacement in velocity time graph, then what you have to do? You have to find corresponding area. Since this is velocity time graph, so we will find the area of quadrilateral A, B, C, D. So area of quadrilateral A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. So this area of quadrilateral A, B, C, D. So if you find area of triangle ABE and area of rectangle ADCE, and if you add these two areas, you will get whole areas. Okay, so area of quadrilateral ABCD. So this will be equal to, it means S will be equal to, S is the displacement or distance. In your syllabus, S is distance or displacement. S is equal to area of triangle. Area of triangle ABE plus area of rectangle. Area of triangle AECD. So S will be equal to area of triangle. This is right angle triangle, right? So you can say this is the base or this is the height, or you can say this is the base, this is the height. You can take any one. Area of right angle triangle is equal to 1 upon 2 into base. This is base. Here base is this much. Here is t is equal to 0. Here is t is equal to t. So this will be equal to t minus 0. I have told in the previous lecture. This will be equal to t minus 0. That is equal to t. 1 upon 2 into base into height. This is height. So this will be equal to this much. This one. This will be equal to, from here to here is v. Here is, from here to here is u. So if you subtract v minus u, then you will get this. So this will be equal to 1 upon 2 into base into height. Height will be v minus u. V minus u plus area of rectangle AECD. L into B. You can say this is L, length. This is breadth. Length or width. This one length. This is again T into length into width. This one. This is U. So this will be equal to, S is equal to one upon 2 into T into, listen, since A is equal to V minus U upon T, yes or no? Yes. Acceleration is equal to, this is change in velocity per unit time. A is equal to V minus T. So from here, V minus U will be equal to AT. V minus U is equal to, here is 1. So V minus U is equal to V minus U into 1, then you will get V minus U is equal to cross multiplication AT. So in place of V minus U, you can write AT. So write here AT plus T into U. So S will be equal to 1 upon 2 into A into T into T, that is T square, plus if you arrange this UT, right, first of all U, then T. So therefore S is equal to UT, this one UT plus half A T square. This is Newton's second equations of motion. So you can see. So this way they can find Newton's second equation of motion. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Understood? This is important. Now we are going to derive Newton's third equations of motion by graphical method. Okay? So derivation of Newton's third equation of motion by graphical method. So with the help of graph we are going to derive v square is equal to u square plus 2as. So again from graph, displacement s is equal to area of trapezium a b c d. Again we are going to find area of trapezium a b c d, but in this case we will find area of trapezium. And if you want to derive Newton's second equation of motion, then you will find area of triangle plus area of rectangle. Then you will find Newton's second equation of motion. But in case of Newton's third equation of motion, what you have to do? You have to find area of trapezium A, B, C, D. Okay? So again, this is velocity time graph. So displacement or distance will be equal to S is equal to area of trapezium A, B, C, D. Then S will be equal to area of trapezium 1 upon 2 into sum of parallel sides. This is the parallel side. BC and AD both are parallel. Sum of parallel side. Parallel sides into height. This will be the height. This is the height. So S will be equal to 1 upon 2 into sum of parallel side. This side plus this side. So this side will be from here to here. This is V. This is from here to here. This is V. V plus this side. This one. So from here to here is U. So V plus U into height. This will be height. This will be your height. This one. This is height. So 0, t is equal to 0, t is equal to t. So height will be t minus 0. So this will be t. At here t. Understood? So S will be equal to 1 upon 2 into V plus U. In place of t we can write since A is equal to V minus U upon t, from Newton first equation of motion, acceleration is equal to V minus U upon t. So from here t will be equal to cross multiplication. A into t will be equal to V minus U. It is 1. A into t, that will be equal to AT is equal to V minus U. So from here t will be equal to V minus U upon A. So in place of t, what you have to put? V minus U upon A. So put here V minus U upon A. This is A. It means S into 2 cross multiply, here is 1. So S into 2 into A. S into 2 into A. That will be equal to V plus U into V minus U. So you can, after rearranging, you can write 2as is equal to v plus u bracket v minus u. We know that a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So here a v plus u into v minus u is equal to v square minus u square. In physics, mathematics will use, okay, because at least 40 to 50% in physics mathematics is there. So don't worry, if your maths is strong, your physics will be automatic strong. So we can write v square minus u square is equal to 2as. So therefore v square will be equal to minus u square. In left hand side, minus u square. If you send this minus u square after equal to, this will be equal to u square plus u square plus this is 2as. So therefore v square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is Newton's third equation of motion. Okay, understood? So in next lecture we will discuss direction of an object in circular motion or uniform circular motion. Okay, so I want to give you one homework for you. You send me in the group. Your homework will be based on distance, concept of distance and displacement. Okay, find the distance and displacement from given figure. Okay, question number 1. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Here is origin or 0O. This is 1. Here distance. Distance is distance. Distance is in meter. Here is also distance. Distance is in meter. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Initially, object was at point O or 0. They came from here to here at point A. At 3 there is point A, and they bent in the direction in this direction at point B. object started from O or 0. They came at point A, and from A, this is perpendicular. From A, object came here at point B. B is 4. This distance is 4 meter, okay? This distance is 3 meter. So find the distance and displacement in this case. One diagram is given. Initially, object was at point O, and after some time they came at point A, and finally the object came at point B. So in this case you have to find distance and displacement. Question number 2 is one circle is there, one circle having radius 7 meter. This is O. Object started from point A and he came after time t again at point A. Initially object was here, and after some time they complete one revolution and he came, or that object came again at point A. So in this case, what will be the distance and what will be the displacement? So these two questions you have to solve. Okay, thank you.